Welcome back to PM with the Trigger. LinkedIn is making changes. Hi, it's Rich Bontrager. Check back in on this Monday. Last week, breaking news came in that LinkedIn is making changes to some of the services and things that we enjoy, and they involved media. The very media that you love to leverage and grow your brand and to showcase who you are. I'm going to break down some of the changes. We heard about one last week. I've now heard about 3 different changes coming, and it will all be changing on the same day. Next Monday, June 26th, these changes are going to go to effect here on LinkedIn. For those of you following along on LinkedIn, thank you. Drop in the chat, say hello, join the conversation. I know we have people on Facebook, Twitter, and other locations as well. Don't forget the YouTube channel, people. So this is important stuff because you've been leveraging or wanting to leverage some of these things that sound like never got communicated to the larger LinkedIn community and never got utilized to the full potential. So they're pulling the plug because they weren't used. Now, LinkedIn is admitting that some of this falls on them because they did not do a good job of explaining it, getting it out to the whole community. Some of these services were put out to limited people. That means they didn't have the best opportunity to really put it out. And they may have missed the shot on who they were intending to target to use these as well. Now, the good thing is there are a couple runarounds here. There are some ways to still do stuff, but it won't be the same way. So I'm going to take a few moments and we're going to get into this and we're going to run this down. And here come. Hello. Hey, Dennis, great to have you back with us again. Are you driving today or are you just remote back home enjoying? And again, this is going to be a fun conversation here today. So everyone, please jump into the conversation, ask questions, and I'll try to manage all that and keep things going here as we talk about these changes. These changes, though, are coming next week. So you have the chance to make some changes to quickly still get in and utilize some of this, especially one of the biggest one is your profile video on LinkedIn. We're going to take a lot of time and talk about that. But one of the other big ones is the carousel is going away on LinkedIn. Carousel was something that you take a bunch of pictures, you drop them in, boom, 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 and it kind of creates this pattern and they would flip and move, okay? They did not have a lot of success. Like Instagram, the carousels work on like dynamite. Part of it sounds like if they didn't optimize the carousel to the full potential, and this is one they clearly said, we did not explain it well enough. You can upload several pictures at a time. And if you know the Instagram version of it, it automatically self-generates a carousel of rotating. Sometimes you can add music and do everything like that. Oh, on the drive, Jacksonville to Cleveland. Well, stay safe. Enjoy the drive, Dennis. And hopefully get some good info here as well. So they have these carousels. They are now going to suspend that. Now, one of the ways you get around it is, well, okay, here's part of the reason it didn't work for LinkedIn. Because you had to click the carousel. Instead of manually having to flip and just do it for you like it does on Instagram. And of course, if you hook your Instagram to your Facebook, you will have it on Facebook with the same power and the same information. So that fast, rapid camera picture frame was a very big thing. LinkedIn did not optimize it to the best, so you could not do the flip automatically. You had to go click it, and nobody wants to do that. Hello from Portland, checking in from around the world here. Great to see people checking in from around the greater United States. Thanks for being with us. So what you can do with this carousel is that you can upload a PDF file, make a presentation in Canva and whatever thing you do, create an actual presentation, upload that. And if you can, put a pre-timer on it. The pre-timer will allow you to keep the carousel style going forward. It's more work, but the carousels are one of those video media tools that is capturing people's attention. And that's what we're all about here at Rock Stage Media. We're helping you shine on camera, shine on stage, help you elevate you and your brand authority, and you do it by leveraging the media you have. LinkedIn, by the way, has never been overly media video driven. They're taking strides to move that way, but they haven't stayed up with everybody else quite as much. I'm disappointed that the carousels are going away. By the way, I was not one of the select few that got the privilege of trying it out on their platform. So it was a select few that got carousels. I have done it with the PDF, and the PDF does work. Again, if you have questions, you want to know more about that, contact me, rich@richbontrigger.net, or you can grab this QR code right here, and you can have a free consultation with me. We can talk about some of these challenges and changes of LinkedIn, and we can figure out how to better move you along to get you rocking on LinkedIn through these changes. So grab that QR code right there. Now, you also have another change in LinkedIn is going to be the profile video, which started this whole thing last week for me. Okay. Last week, this is one of those ahas. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I love the video profiles. Hello from, is that really right? Mexico City. Look at that. We are now international here today on 2 p.m. with the Trigger. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So what we've got here going on right now is that the video profiles are, you would have to use your cell phone, take a video, upload it to your YouTube or to your LinkedIn, and then LinkedIn would put it right where your face is. So let me explain this and share screen here for a moment. And you're going to see me live streaming on the other channel here for a moment. I showed this on Friday, but this picture right here, my picture is there. You have your picture. If you don't have a picture, you need to put a picture there. If you don't have a banner, you need to have a banner. That's part of being media savvy and leveraging your stuff. I can help you with that if you have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, Rock Stage Media can help you. But what this does is I can click over here. I'll probably have to refresh the screen. But now if you roll over this, you see a video pops up. That video can be a 30-second video greeting, an info commercial, a brief little teaser. You can do whatever you want with that for 30 seconds. If you visit my site, it will stay there for all 30 seconds. Since it's my site, it just gives me a preview. But that's the idea behind it. I love it because you can do anything creative, anything you want to, but the personal touch of you talking about your brand is really where it's at. But this is what they're talking about. And this goes away next Monday. It will be gone, unavailable. However, if you already have a video that's on your video profile up there, it will stay there. Let me say that again. If you have a video profile that's already there, it will stay there. So I guess that means I can't use their carousel. No, you can't use the carousel, Dennis, but you can learn the PDF version of the carousel. Carousel Lite, we'll call it, okay? But with the video, you have to get a video up before June 26th. If you want a video profile, there's still time to get that done. And again, I'm here to help you out because it was not clearly explained to people. I had the direction myself. They did not make it clear. Just like you can have an audio voice command, but you have to use the phone only to show the pronunciation of your name. On my LinkedIn, there's a place right by name, Rich Trigger Bontrigger. There's a voice icon. That's one of the things they didn't announce very well either. You may not even have that on, especially if you have a confusing name, something that you want to help people better pronounce. I research people's names out on LinkedIn to help me with my interviews and the different things I do. It's another great tool that's not being highly used to their full potential. They have not taken that away, but you have to use your phone, record your name, save it, and then upload it to LinkedIn. This video profile was the same concept, but you took the video and you upload it. The trick was 30 seconds for a lot of people is tough. They're not used to crunching it down, getting it down. It took several takes to get it right for many people, and they gave up. And again, the directions were not that clear. So those are some of the changes coming right now at LinkedIn. And the other one right now that you're already probably bumping into is clickable links in a lot of ways are disappearing. I'm going to go back to my profile right now, and I'm going to show you my profile. I know you're getting picture in picture and things like that, so let me help you out here. So over here on Rock to Stage, where my name, the Rock to Stage Media on the right-hand side, that used to be a clickable link that would take you directly to my website. They have now removed that clickable link, and all it does is take you back down into your own LinkedIn material. It does not take you to your website. What you have to do, though, is you have to have your contact area over here, and you can put links over here. So I've got a booking link. If you go to my contacts, here's where all of the links are to go to my website and other landing pages. They're making it more difficult in LinkedIn to let you jump out of their universe. They want you to stay on the platform. Every social platform wants you to stay on their platform. But LinkedIn is removing some of the clickable links if you put in your blogs, if you put into some of your posts. Some will stay and some will not. It's going to depend on the usage, where it's going. But again, this one right here used to take me to my website. You saw I clicked on it and went right down to my lower page. So you're losing media access on some of how LinkedIn is moving forward. So question, comments, thoughts from you that are streaming along here live today. And again, if you have questions, if you want help with this, email me rich@richbontrager.net. Always a great way to get a hold of me. I always take every email personally. That's part of my brand promise. I want to make sure I'm communicating to you directly as much as we can. Or hit this QR code here. Let's get a consultation going to help you manage, leverage the best media you can here on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best business platform by far. When it comes to media and being more media rich and savvy, they've made strides, but I think all these steps are taking are going to hurt LinkedIn when it comes to being media savvy for people. Comments, questions, thoughts, drop them in the chat. So we're reviewing on this right now that you're going to lose that media video clip. It will no longer be available after June 26th. Carousels are going to be gone after June 26th. And the clickable links in many areas that drive you to other sites and locations, they are also going to be changing that up, and it will not be as easy to access those direct links and drive people where you want to. One trick on that, though, and I don't know if they're going to bypass this or not. I do not know if they're going to take this option out. What I've been doing with the clickable links, and I want to drive people to my podcast, to my streaming shows, to the repeats of 2 p.m. live, I put them into comment number 1. And I'll mention in my main post area where all the written content is, I will highlight what it is. I'll put my graphic up there, put my video, whatever it is. And then I will put a comment and say, look at comment number 1 for the link to go register, to go find it. They don't like it in the body of the information. The SEO doesn't like it either, by the way. It's going to hurt your SEO if you embed it all there. Sounds like they're going to take that option kind of out. But test out putting it in your first comment below just by itself. Probably a mini graphic comes up, probably more information comes up about that one item. That may be an end around for what they're putting out on LinkedIn. How many of you use LinkedIn with heavy video? How much you are trying to leverage media and pull people to you by highlighting, by showcasing? Again, one way around that is do what I do. Do a live. Lives are great. For a very long time, it was very hard to do a live on LinkedIn. They had limited platforms that could access it. Zoom is still not one of the platforms. They are not embracing Zoom as a streaming platform here on LinkedIn. If you want to know more about that again and how to stream live, learn Restream, which is what I use every day here on 2 p.m. live, contact me, rich@richbontrager.net, or hit that QR code. So those are the changes. We're going to reshare this video. It will be available. But the big 3 that they're hitting right now, your video profile is gone on June 26th unless you have one there already. Highly recommended. Quickly going up before the 26th, before they block that down and close that down. For those of us that already have it, it stays. You're in. Carousels are going away. The way it's traditionally been with just picture, 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 picture. You now have to learn how to do it with a PDF that is kind of a presentation. And when you download the presentation, turn it into a PDF. Experiment with music, experiment with voiceover, see how far they're going to let you go with that, because it's not too clear again on what they're going to let go on that. And then finally, clickable links. It's all changing, all on LinkedIn. And the same day for all these changes are going to be on June 26th. As always, I'm here to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, help you elevate you and your brand, because your brand matters. And amplifying it through the power of media is so important. You want to learn more, hit the QR code, book a call. Let's talk about your questions about media, your podcast. How are things going? And talk about the needs that you have with LinkedIn and how Rock Stage Media can help you out to keep you going forward. That's going to do it for the day. I'm the Trigger, Rich Bontrager. Thanks for being here at 2 p.m. live. Thanks for all of you beaming in from around the world. Great to have Mexico in the house today. And yes, Dennis, he drives all over the place. He's always on the move. We'll see you back here 2 p.m. live tomorrow with the Trigger. And we'll have another fun, interesting conversation to help you